Hi, I'm Meredith Peck, and this is my persuasive speech on why everyone should get the COVID-19 vaccine. So we're going to start off with the attention. So we know that COVID-19 has impacted the human population, and AJMC stated that there are 210,000 cases and 9,000 lives that have been taken just in the first month. And yes, we're unsure of this fast-spreading virus, but with those statistics, we can see that it was nothing that wasn't serious. Though I've seen a lot of my loved ones go through getting testing positive, going to the hospital, being released, getting better or not, going to the ICU. I know several people that have passed away from COVID-19. And so that has opened my eyes a lot, just because I know that I can get it, or the people that I know can get it, and it can affect them negatively. So now that I have been able to grab your attention with just that little piece, we'll now explore further into the vaccine and how to prevent getting COVID-19 in the future. So everyone has their own opinion on the vaccine and all other vaccines. Some people don't get the flu shot. Some people just don't ever get vaccinated. But there are also a lot of people that don't do their research about it and just follow what other people say around them or what the news says. So it kind of puts them a step back when they don't know their information. The immunity community stated that by getting vaccinated, most people can protect our entire community from diseases. If enough people choose not to vaccinate, it leaves an opening for disease to break through and spread. It's important for everyone to take part in protecting all members of the community. Not only is this true for COVID-19, but it is true for all vaccines. I believe getting other vaccines and the research they've done behind it has been beneficial to us. As we know, vaccines aren't ever going to be 100%, but like I said, the research that goes through them is pretty accurate. I get that the COVID-19 vaccine went super fast and was created, but I also trust the people that are creating it. In a lot of cases, there are humans that will never be able to get vaccinated due to health reasons. So by us getting vaccinated, we're able to protect them as well. Even if you've had COVID-19, you can still get it, and you're twice as likely to get it. On August 6, 2021, MMRW early release stated the study found that among residents who were previously infected with COVID-19 in 2020, those who were unvaccinated against COVID-19 had significantly higher likelihood of reinfection during May and June of 2021 and the months after that. This finding supports the CDC recommendation that all eligible persons be offered COVID-19 vaccination regardless of previous infection status. This goes to show that there are ways you can still get it even if you think you've had it already and you have antibodies and stuff. There's still many ways you can get it. Now that we've talked about why we should get it, let's chat about how we can solve the spread of it. So there's obvious ways that we can protect each other, and it's by washing your hands, social distancing, wearing a mask, and most importantly, getting the COVID-19 vaccine. Now, this may be obvious to a lot of people, but there's also a lot of the human population that has denied the fact of getting the COVID-19 vaccine and think that their rights are being taken and stuff. The CDC stated, studies show that COVID-19 vaccines are effective at keeping you from getting COVID-19. Getting a COVID-19 vaccine will also help you from getting seriously ill, even if you do get COVID-19. So what that means is, like, if you were to get COVID, you won't get as sick and your symptoms will less likely be calmer than if you weren't vaccinated. WHO mentioned vaccines train our immune system to create proteins that fight disease, known as antibodies, just as would happen when we are exposed to disease, but crucially, vaccines work without making us sick. Vaccinated people are protected from getting the disease in question and passing on the pathogen, breaking any chains of transmission. Now, obviously, that's a lot of information to take in, but the antibodies are meant to fight off the disease, so when you get the vaccine, your antibodies are stronger. Now, let's see how we can get back to normal life. I know we all want to get back to normal life and we don't want to live in this pandemic anymore. So we can see with our own eyes that this fast-spreading virus is taking people out left and right, all over the world. But it seems obvious to all that a lot of people are still denying it. A lot of people can't receive the vaccine for, like I said, due to health reasons. So we need to take that step forward and help us all. And what I like to say is protect us, protect others. Or to protect you, protect others. Now, taking action. Obviously, taking action is getting the vaccine. I know so many people are against it, but if we all get the vaccine, the ones that are able to, our lives will go back to normal. And we won't have to listen to people complain about living in this stupid pandemic or whatever. So if you haven't gotten vaccinated yet, don't only think about yourself, but think about your family and friends. Think about living a normal life and being able to do all these things, traveling, going to other countries, all this without having to worry about anything. So if you haven't gotten vaccinated, here's a few links. It's super easy to. There's vaccines at CVS, Walgreens. It's super easy to make an appointment. So I recommend everyone get vaccinated.